Ready, fight. Ready. Do it.
Early round action here. Let's see how soon Carlson chooses to shoot. He talked to us a lot midweek about his jab and his overall improvements when it comes to his boxing game. So perhaps that's just pre-fight hyperbole, but midweek he talked like a man who wanted to box more than he wanted to wrestle here tonight. Defensively responsible, nice block. Ooh, that shot was dropped, but was lands on the counter. Outstanding kick there, Myers.
Danger in the engagement there. Those are body kicks that are permanent.
Missed with that attempt. Bushman gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there. 2 minutes have gone by. Hendricks is able to enforce the knockdown. Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage. DC, I know you can't necessarily relate. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Kamaru. Hendricks' nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Both fighters start to open up a little bit. Hendricks gets caught by that with one straight punch. Nice job by the offense there.
Big double teams.
While the ground and pound has been on point tonight, good work here by Hendricks. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
Nice transition.
Back to his feet. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the store between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse. And it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer.
Archer, there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
All right, let's get to round 2. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good news, but
Pretty good first fight. Both of them really picked it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
all right, DC, perhaps this will be the round in which the wrestler actually goes for a takedown. He's not having to chance this way.
It's crazy because the takedown set up striking. He is limiting himself and his opponent because he's not using the skills that he can become known for.
All right, so that's Jeff. He's starting to bruise up. We'll keep an eye on it.
He's going to choke him down because if he doesn't, his leg is going to be sore, and if he's not going to move to be in real trouble. That takedown was timed beautifully. Now he's trying to guillotine.
Oh, that looks tight. Might be the beginning of the end.
much worse position over giving up that submission. Oh, that was spot. Is it a mount?
Usman gets up, he is back on the feet here. Just over 2 minutes to go.
They're so evenly matched. They're going to attack.
Hendricks is blocking pretty well, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. White gets the takedown now. Let's see what he can do in this Usman championship. Oh, that killing is tight. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
And he will let his opponent stand up here.
Thinking about locations and stuff for eventual romantic rendezvous, we definitely didn't want to use his mother's house. But, here we are at the house, and she's not there, and it's difficult for him to kiss. So, we wanted to...
White let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down, even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can bear with the pumps down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fight progresses. Beautiful strike.
This combination there really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Oh, nice jab. Well, Jim, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. And right now, it's starting to show.
Usman gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Hendricks' cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. Oh, going for the takedown here. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him, and this is really big.
Oh, nice. Nice. He gets to the single cut. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Oh! Oh, nice takedown, yep.
All right, he's starting here, and a lot of the offensive options I would think at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has sufficient options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Building base, posture up, real big strike, back to position, posture again, real big strike, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Hendricks is really creating something fierce now. That cut's not getting any better. We got the best cut men in the game. Gotta think they're going to be busy in between rounds. All right, so the referee steps between the two fighters. They're going to call on the doctor to look at that nose, and I'm fearful this is going to be a fight.
Yeah, it's bad. There's a lot of blood. You can see him almost swamp while he's gasping for air.
Well, if you like blood, this is the fight for you. Doesn't appear to be affecting his vision too badly right now. Let's just go to the blood.
Wow, the loss continued.
In fight.
Very surprising.
Right, so inside position and made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited to start what he's doing.
Absolutely. And I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of the cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hands raised tonight. Luckily, we get to try to win.
Hendricks knows he's absolutely angled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I can listen with it and say something is definitely
Now we got to go find that follow-up kill. The kill shot is what they call it going in the fight.
Alright, perhaps fortunately, that is the end of the round, and Hendricks' nose does not look like it did at the beginning of this fight. Perhaps it is broken. It is certainly pouring blood, and you gotta think the referee's gonna call on the ringside position to come in and take a look. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some displays now from that previous one.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He just got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
That is not the number one play on SportsCenter tonight. I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean will stop this contest at 8 seconds of round number 4. Declare the winner by knockout, Kamaru! The history!
Mark Kamaru's been your winner tonight by knockout, and this is a no-doubter. This is a bonus-winning performance, and again, adding to his all-day legacy to the game tonight.
Usman has done things in fighting that not even he could have expected. The way that he has improved in every area of this martial arts is really special. Tonight,
And I knew she would found the work that is made with the accident. I didn't need to be the cause of another war.
Alright, so here is Johnny Hendricks back competing at 185 pounds as we get ready to go with round one. I know a lot of observers are interested to see how he approaches this one tactically. Does he go for the takedown there or choose to strike with a very gifted striker? Time will tell. All big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a control posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's the finish, continue to gain posture and train down big strikes in your foot.
At least stand busy on the bottom. Pretty good ground and pound line here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Drops down inside the now closes one of his opponents.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks the submission or big ground and pound.
Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Kamaru's good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Usman's right back to the good knock here. Usman's got the ground and pound game going here. Postures up now.
Massive shot in. Joe Johnson mixed up.
2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here.
Get that good wrist control down.
Hendricks is going to have goal.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Push him on. Push him
Now
on.
inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and go to a submission.
YTC half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position to fight. You get an underhook on one side, a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a weapon.
30 seconds now to go in the opening round. Now he's trying to pound it out. This round strikes here. Round 2 is next.
It's an easy hurdle. It's a limit. So seriously would help sometimes. The problem is that we've got great beef.
There's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive press.
Yeah, this is an exhaustive type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
Going out the body with that hook right there by Johnny Hendricks. Again with a body with conviction.
Yeah, but he's got him secured in the half guard now.
Oh, lands with the ground and down strike.
And another strike to the top. Lands for it.
Relentless pressure from the top guys. Now drops inside that close guard we see.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or kick around the gun. He passes the half guard.
Teachers, competitions,
Oh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your control positions.
Bushman's able to make a nice transition there back to the side control. Alright, so inside the open guard of his opponent. Gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Getting them out here. This is a terrible position. Shaky position. Massive shot from the top. Trying to get back.
Alright, feet on the hooks here. Hendricks gets one from the top here. He's got to do a better job with that run. Another round and now strike lands. Bushman's back in that one.
Great shot from the top position.
He moves in the half guard. The guard pass is starting to pile up.
Right away, he takes a far side underhook. Look for damage from the top of them. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, lock his hands.
Oh, service offense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon and showed in that defense.
30 seconds to go on the round.
That was a slick transition. Oh, right up to mouth.
Final seconds here of round 2. All right, that's the end of round number 2. right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little quicker.
Third round underway. Hey, finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort, but finally that shot was good enough to get his opponent.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. It's almost like out of pity. You feel good for him to finally get it done. Now what does he do with this top position? Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Hendricks is back inside control. Oh, crucifix from the top position, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to get out?
On the bottom, you got to start bridging. You got to drive your feet and your heels into the mat. Start bridging and turning side to side, hoping that one of the arms slips through the cracks so that you can try to get back to a position where you can defend yourself.
Watch, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He's taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up. That was nice.
Inside a closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Got his submission attempt here,
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in a full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grapple exchange.
Well, you've got to admire the entrance gets the double leg takedown.
He passed the half guard.
Lands the ground and pound strike. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. And now he's got the back.
Now he's going full now. At this point, you just have to do something. So you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab and pull it into you to try to change it and kill it in your realm where you have the advantage.
Usman's eye now closing up. Striking pretty well from the bottom here. Constantly a moving target.
Gotta be careful here.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike.
Gotta be careful there. He's brutalized him with the guard down. This fight is close to being done.
Usman's got his back again. Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Here we go inside the octagon for the official decision to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 49 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by TKO. Kamaru, Nigeria,
Watching, you heard it there from Bruce Buffer. Kamaru Usman, your winner by TKO. He felt like if he was patient, the finish would materialize tonight, and that's largely the way it went down.
He did. He was patient. I mean, that's his personality. He isn't a guy that is going to overextend or put himself at risk. He takes his time, finds his punches, lands them, and then when he sees that he has you hurt, he jumps on him. He's a phenomenal fighter, And once again, he proved it in this fight tonight.
And of course, he took no damage as well, which is an encouraging sign as he spins it forward later this year for another big matchup. Kamal Usman getting it done as he has done so many times in his UFC career. Alright, so here is Johnny Hendricks. He has really been primarily a striker of late. He's moving up to 185 pounds. You know about the wrestling credentials. We'll see if Hendricks goes for a shot here early. Alright, so there's the takedown from Kamal Usman. We know he has fallen in love with his jab. His hands a little bit, but back to his bread and butter early in this one.
Well, it's his roots, right? For as good as he is in the stand-up, for as powerful as the jab is, it's always going to be the wrestling of Kamal Usman that's going to lead the day. Whether it's offensive or defensive, Kamal Usman will wrestle if he ever wants to be the champion.
Watch that guard here, DC. The feet are on the hips. What is that?
I mean, that's out. I mean, he's out. The moment you get the feet on the hips, all he's got to do now is just straight leg. He's got to kick and push. Because how is the opponent going to stop him from elevating him? This is a grown man. You let him get both feet or take him for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
Well, Hendricks is going for an arm here.
Mark is very tight.
Oh, you better tap or that thing's going to snap.
He's got it isolated. And the submission is very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm and one arm out. You have to start throwing up legs and chasing triangles.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch, start to land. Top position.
Big Rig gets up. He is back on the ring here. And he lands a knee. Another nice knee there. Well, he's mixing it up beautifully tonight, and there it is again. Nicely done as he kicks the thigh. Oh, his opponent down.
Oh, nice.
Both fighters back to their feet now.
There's the high kick. Oh, he's dead.
Now looking to the clinch by Johnny Hendricks. Establishing the jab here. 1 minute to go around one here. Oh man, sucked with that with a canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he gets these takedowns. I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside the foot. Great time on that double leg.
Usman's in half guard. Really using his physicality to its advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck it hard.
Oh, there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming. The action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
Oh, yeah.
Because he went through the fire in order to regain that title.
Watch there it is again. We're starting to see the takedowns pile.
Oh, he got a deep here. Oh, it's deep.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Deep. Wow, that is great submission defense. There's time to the dark there. That dark show is tight.
Oh, he got out again.
He got out again. Now he keeps on fighting off submission after submission.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA. How about the submission defense tonight? Scoring one attempt after the next.
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some different submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that before. Great submission defense.
Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Don't want to play around here too long.
No, you gotta either have two hands in or two hands out. When guys start to attack triangle,
Still trying to get the submission here.
he is fighting for the sub.
Going for an arm bar now.
Now, right there, man.
Whoa, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds the touch state. Darce show locked in, it's only a matter of time, but he cannot rush. He got to control his opponent so he doesn't lose him in this round.
While he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in, this could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down through the ground.
You better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end. Effective strike from George there. Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want him to any more. Enters now watching that damage around, pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well. But when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal. And if he can land, he does have the ability to damage.
Third round underway. Landed that inside leg kick already a welt on his opponent. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Alright, so he's dealing with some swelling upstairs, and he's going to think his opponent is going to continue to attack that region.
Wait, actually, he's starting to see now the work is being done. This guy's swinging on.
Oh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now. It's advancing. Oh, did he get with it? Attack.
No way, he got it.
This guy is a next result for himself. There's a clear head. The really on mark. Done. Right on.
Working on the ground here, his opponent's on the hips. As if the opponent launches up, so we can. And it looks as though he's down to go and round
Taking shots over and over again to the area. He passes the half. Right side.
a lot of options that in control of the play. And you're not looking for a coach, so don't get right. Oh, I thought he was going to go out. Instead, he escapes and reverse made big shots landed by a mask. Unbelievable. So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's going to be on fire. How about?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
Hey, don't turn it down, man.
Yeah, but it's way too hot right now. Look at that.
All right, here now, Bruce Buffer. What's the official decision?
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 17 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by
Mike Molly, speaking of winner by TKO, you heard it there from Bruce Buffer. He established his jab early, and the rest is history.
Kamaru Usman once again shows why he's one of the best welterweights in the world.
You drew the stick